Good morning. It's Mary again. There's no knitting today. Not zero. Yesterday, I was so tired that all of my focus was on doing my work and making sure it wasn't hot garbage and excitement for Spider Man. I think I got one row knit on the wingspan. That's it. That's all the knitting I did yesterday. So I'm going to show you the Advent. Then I'm going to talk about my day a little bit. Then I'm going to talk about Spider Man. Day 17. Vacation at Lake Laogai. Another pretty green. Those are luscious, right? Those are gorgeous. I love those. I wish that she had done the Fire Nation the same way with reds instead of making them so pinky and not orangey, because oranges and yellows and reds in this tonal family like this, and I would have died a happy woman. Like, and then that other set that is, so the first one was Fire Nation. This one is, oh, that other one's air, duh. See, to me, air should be yellow. But I get those tones. I get it. But this to me is just, that's the earthbenders, right? And that's just gorgeous. And I wish the firebenders had been in the same family. Anywho, my day. I've already been down to get my car and back. I love my car so much. Just refilled. I left the bag of peanuts in my car, and I needed them yesterday, so the Jays only got a few peanuts. So this morning I gave them a few extra peanuts. So I refilled the peanut bucket, fed the burbs. The boss is down the back stairs. I have not watched any of my morning nerdery, and I think at this point, because I'm working, I'm going to actually save The Witcher and Wheel of Time for tomorrow and watch them on Saturday. And then that can just be my happiness on Saturday. And today and I won't be distracted with trying to work and watch the awesomeness. So today I think I'm just going to watch murder shows. What have I been watching? Oh, American Monsters. And so it's just a story where they're telling you about the victim, and then they tell you who in the victim's life was the monster that killed them. But you learn a lot about the victim, which is a good way to tell the story. Like, I don't care about the past of the murderer. Tell me who this victim was and why it was a goddamn shame that they got murdered by the motherfucking usually entitled white dude. I know, it's shocking. Who killed him? That's it about my day. Now, if you have not watched Hawkeye, episode 5, and you have not seen Spider-Man No Way Home, then you should leave now. Just go ahead and go stop. After you've watched those things, you can come back to this and squee with me, because I'm about to squee a lot. You gone? You better be gone. Oh my God. Oh my God. Charlie Cox is Matt Murdock. Oh, it's enough for you as the Kingpin. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, when they turned around and showed him the theater, so opening night theater, the theater, it was like, yeah. Of course, 20 of those people were my people, so what are you going to do? That is so awesome. I am so happy about that. And our theater was just really reactive in general. Like when the villain showed up, like Pete's, and I love the way that they made Tony's tech better than any of the tech from the other villains' universes. Like, nah, Tony's the shit. Tony was the shit. And where his tech was able to control the arms versus what a lot of speculation was, which is that the arms stole the tech and then co-opted it, and they were going to run with it. And it's like, no, they stole it, and then Tony's tech said, oh, we've paired a new device. You now have control of them. That was so awesome. I loved that bit. And then he's like, oh, I've got Doc Knock. And then here comes the goblin. Oh, that was awesome. Just, I really loved everything about this movie. And Toby and Andrew were used so well. And my friend Kat can confirm. I absolutely, well, I think I put it in one of the videos. I don't know where I put it. But I really thought that Andrew's Peter Parker was going to be the one that saved MJ when she was falling. Because he needed that redemption from missing Gwen in his movie. And so I did call that. I called one thing. Sarah, I called one thing. Another thing, but still. I think they were so well used. I think the way that they were there to... Okay, when Toby finished the line, that was great. I'm like, they're not going to do that with May. Like, I had a bad feeling going in about May, but I'm like, no, they took everything away from him. Everything. And the thing of it is if Sony wanted to take their movies and make their Spider-Man and make their own Spider-Man verse separated from all of the Avengers, they had the perfect way to do it in this movie. Like, where we end with Spider-Man could go do his own thing. Well, one would assume the Avengers would sooner or later take notice of him. Like, he's going to show up in the news and the Avengers are going to be like, who this kid? But they had separated him off where he could be completely separate from the MCU at this point. And be that Spider-Man that all those Sam Raimi stans have whined about on Twitter for fucking years now. Well, he's just a mini Tony Stark and he's got all that tech and blah, blah, blah. And I'm sorry, but the new suit at the end, the shiny blue spandex, fucking terrible. I hate it. It's the only thing I didn't like about this movie was that shiny blue. I'm like, that's just garbage. Although I guess with all of the comic book accurate... No, they're not completely accurate, but the much more comic book accurate costumes they've been including in all of these Phase 4 projects, I have to admit, as much as I fucking hate it, it is much more comic book accurate than the ones he's been in up to now. Like, with his original hoodie through... But where did he learn to snow? Huh? Especially spandex, because that shit ain't easy to sew. I mean, that's not like sewing linen or wool. That's some crazy bullshit. And to get a fit like that, that takes years of practice and major tailoring skills, which he does not have. That's all I'm saying. The after credit scene with the Venom was whatever that was. Just... That is a way. So the other thing, though, is they've left him set up to be able to fight one of the biggest villains that he's fought in the comics, which is Kingpin. Since we now have confirmation that Kingpin's back from Hawkeye, and he's in the same our Peter Parker is in the same universe as Hawkeye. then he can deal with Kingpin. Okay, but when Matt caught that brick, I'm a really good lawyer. Oh, it's like, come on, Matt, you're talking to Spider-Man. Come on now. Whatever. I love it. I don't care. I love it all. It was awesome. And nobody can ever say that this Spider-Man was not the same Spider-Man. I mean, just fuck. And then having, I mean, the use of the sorcerers, the way they used it was perfect, including that sling ring. Because how else the perfect way to get Andrew and Toby back. Climb on the ceiling. Oh, God, and MJ's reaction. Mary Jane? No, Michelle. I just love it. I just love everything about it. I just do. I think it's great. Like, I don't have any well, I obviously had one critique, but it was really well told. It was really heartfelt. It was really hard. And Zendaya, y'all, what an actress. Tom, what an actress. What an actor, sorry. Oh, shit. I'm still tired, can you tell? I got to bed late. I didn't get to bed till after 11 because I got home hyped up on Spider-Man. And then I was awake at like 3 again. Went back to sleep. Woke up at 6. Managed to get up and get down there. And it's like I should be at work already at this point. But again, I'm tired and I needed to talk about Spider-Man. But I think that's it for the day. Y'all have a good one. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be back. Hopefully I'll get some knitting done today. I can show you some more knitting. Have a good one.